Okay, this is raw gardening. This is the wildlife in Victoria. And with this, when you create a living wall, there's hardly any space and the water has to drip down all the way. Always remember, plant doesn't exist without water and vitamins. Neither do we. It's exactly like this. And always put the finger in the soil. Today I had to work with gloves on because I really had to press down. But Marlies, can you please give me a pot? Yeah. And I love the scent of this plant. The problem is I can't remember the name of it, but it's like lemon, apple. It's fantastic. So it goes in here. We just put it in and give it a good time and look after your plants, your life, yourself. That's what it's all about. I'm just having a coffee break. That's half gardening, isn't it? Not to actually do anything, just to observe and have a good time and yeah, coffee. I want to show you this because a lady just said to me, this is one of the most beautiful combinations she have seen for a long time. So black-dyed Susan in brown and the normal orange, and then look at this. Nature is amazing, isn't it? Crabapple, yellow crabapple, and it's just growing up above. This is one of the diamonds in the garden right now, and I love this. I haven't touched it at all. I just planted it, watered it, and then having a rest. And that's what autumn is for, having a rest. It's harvest time. It's amazing. You can just have a look around, dream and think, maybe another thing next year. But I don't think there will be another thing here next year. It will be the same because such a joy. Hi, have you just got enough of Mr. Winter these days? If you have, it's time for the stick of love, stick of happiness, an old Swedish tradition. You create a stick, heart shape or circle at home, and then on you walk through the town or where you live and place it in front of the person who needs it or who is it made for. And so everybody can see, here is something happening. Here is a celebration. Here is happiness. And you ring the doorbell and you make the person alive again. You can say, with this beautiful symbol of love and care. That's the meaning of it, a joy. And I think we all need that. I made it in lime green and yellow. I need these colors right now. I'm so hungry for it. But at the same time, I'm enjoying winter. And I know, the thing is, I know we are all in a very difficult situation right now. So we need these sticks in front of our houses. And I used it for my own wedding some years ago in the mountains of Bavaria. And we had the guests in the valley, and then we walked all along up and the mountain top, hilltop, and they were all walking behind us like geese, in a row. It was magical. And then we had our blessings, spiritual blessings, on the top of the hill in a circle, and the stick of love sticks or whatever you call them were placed next to us. And Mary and Damper Jeans gave us her spiritual blessing, and we gave each other our vows. You can use it in that way. You can also use it for, if you know a person who has a really hard time right now, then go and make a stick of happiness, stick of love, and place it in front of the person's door. This is the time for doing it. This is the time for bringing out love and care and happiness. Enjoy. I don't know about you, but I'm not a sporty type, as you all know. My exercise is creativity. And the only problem is that my body hasn't realized it yet. So I still have my belly after a whole year in isolation with my flowers and creativity. But I will lose it again. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I want to talk about inspiration. You know, I said inspiration, it comes through a walk or just something you see. It can also come from social medias, like Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, whatever. And I saw a video from a guy in Switzerland, and it was really interesting what he did. And I kept it in my head and all that. And then I thought, okay, I don't want to copy, but I would like to build on this idea of his. So to make a tulip landscape with passion, poetic movements, natural movements, really organic, easygoing, which everybody can use, either for Mother's Day and not for Christmas. For Easter. We say in Denmark that Christmas lasts until Easter, so I always have that in my head. And that I will show you now. First of all, always remember tulips, few leaves as possible, and then you take the leaves and eat them. Remember? They taste like sweet peas. Use them in your salad. Recycle things in a good way. But maybe not the ones you buy. Use those from your garden which you know hasn't been poisoned at all. Anyway, this is how, and you can even take the last leaf off, but I would like to use that in this occasion. So, you have raffia from palm tree in Madagascar. Everything is recyclable, and you twist it around a little bit, and then the duvet comes, the moss duvet. You know, I am mad, obsessed with moss. And you put some pussy willow or catkins or whatever you call it. In Denmark we call them gooselings, and that's what I love. This is just like the first love. It's so soft, so kind, so lovely. And gooselings is my word. Twigs, some good twigs underneath. Here, it has to be rusty. And you put it on there. And I put this up here, there. And then you have some tulips. Just don't think too much. Just create. I love to do it with the willow thing, because it's such a good strong contrast. Oh, I think we need a little bit more here. We'll use a little bit of that, and the rest of the tulips, 7 tulips. I can't use 8. And that's the equal number. I don't like that. And then you put this duvet blanket over them again, press it really tight, and you finish it off with a little bit more of the gooselings. It's like a farm this here. And I put some more twigs here to give this raw natural look, which I really love. And this is a good, what I will call a good handful of love. Something everybody can handle and take care of. And then you take the raffia, tighten it up. And when I say tighten it up, it's really tighten up. No mercy here. Goodness me. But it's important that you do that, because then it will be really strong and don't fall apart. You can choose to make a bow, whatever you like. What this thing with inspiration is that when you get inspired by somebody, it's also if you go for flower school, yes, you listen to the teacher, but you do it in your way. You add your personality to it. And that's what I would love to do. I have added my personality, my ideas to this design, got inspired, and that's really lovely. And how it should be. We should never be afraid of sharing. And look, down like this, in a shallow dish or a low plate. Remember, tulips always in a little bit of water. The colder you place them, the longer they will live.